Have you ever heard of a sacred book having a heart? Not a real one, of course, but a central chapter that's said to capture its entire soul. Well, in the Islamic tradition, there's this really fascinating belief that the Qur'an has a heart. So today, we're going to dig in and find out what that actually means.
It's a really beautiful idea, right? But what's behind it? For centuries, this question has really pulled in believers and scholars. It all points to one specific chapter, Surah Yasin, as being the heart of the Qur'an. So what is it about this chapter that makes it so special? Let's figure it out.
So first things first, where does this whole idea even come from? What do Islamic scholars have to say about the famous phrase, Yasin is the heart of the Qur'an? To get to the bottom of that, we have to look at how they analyze these kinds of texts for authenticity.
And right away, we hit a bit of a plot twist. According to a formal scholarly ruling, the prophetic saying that this is all based on is considered weak. Now, what that means is that the chain of people who passed it down through history isn't considered strong enough to be, definitively authentic. So from the get-go, the very basis for this title is actually a point of academic debate.
But wait, that's not the end of the story. Scholars will tell you that even if that original narration is weak, the title, Heart of the Qur'an, still fits perfectly. And why is that? Because this chapter hammers home themes that are absolutely central to the faith: the oneness of God, the resurrection of the dead, and the final judgment. So thematically, it really does act like the heart, pumping the core beliefs of the faith through the entire book.
Okay, so that's the academic side of things, but let's shift gears. How does this chapter actually live in the hearts and the daily lives of believers? This is where the focus moves from authenticity to the incredible spiritual impact it's believed to have.
And this is where you see just how much it means to people. There's this huge tradition around reciting Surah Yasin. Believers hold that reading it is rewarded as if you've read the entire Quran 10 times over. People recite it in the morning to help with their needs for the day, at night to ask for forgiveness, and for those who are passing away, it's believed to ease their journey and take away the fear of what comes next.
So you've got these two totally different ways of looking at it, right? On one side, you have the careful academic view that's focused on textual proof. And on the other, you have this deeply personal devotional view where the chapter is just this powerful source of daily comfort, solace, and spiritual blessing. They both see it as the heart, but they get there from completely different directions.
And all of this brings up an even bigger question. If Surah Yasin is the heart because of its themes, well, what if the true heart of the Quran is an even broader message? A lot of people believe that message is simply peace. So let's explore that for a bit.
So let's just zoom out for a second. If we were to describe the heartbeat of the Quran's message to all of humanity, what would that sound like? Well, many scholars would point to this recurring, really deep theme of peace. But peace isn't just one simple thing. The first key idea is al-salam. Think of this as peace for your soul. It's about finding that internal harmony, that deep sense of calm and security you get when you align your life with a higher purpose. It's not just about no conflict, it's a positive state of mind. Next up, we have also. This one takes peace from inside you and brings it out into the community. It's all about reconciliation, the active work of mending relationships, sorting out arguments, and, as the source material says, eliminating hatred between human beings. And finally, there's al-aman. This is peace on the biggest scale for the whole society. It means security, protection, a feeling of calm where you live. It's about creating a place where people don't have to live in fear or under the threat of war. So you see, together, these three ideas paint a really complete picture of peace. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like in the real world? Well, let's go visit a community that seems to be living out this heart of peace every single day. We're heading to the city of Salatiga in Indonesia. Now, this isn't just any city. In 2020, an independent institute named it the single most tolerant city in the entire country. And we're talking about a nation that's already famous for its diversity. So what is their secret? First, let's just get the lay of the land. Salatiga is a Muslim-majority city. About 77% of the people are Muslim. But look, there are also really big Christian communities and other faiths all living together. So this isn't tolerance in some kind of vacuum. This is tolerance being actively lived out in a diverse, majority Muslim city. Now check this out. Researchers who studied this city made this incredible diagram they call the structure of peaceful cultural construction. Basically, it shows how these foundational values at the bottom, like honesty and respect, build up to higher principles like unity and peace. And it all leads to this core value of tolerance, which makes real-world cooperation not just possible, but just a normal part of life there.
And when you actually talk to the people of Salatiga about what a peaceful life means, their answers are amazing. For a Muslim with non-Muslim family members, it's about being able to pray without any fear. For religious leaders, it's all about mutual respect. And for the community heads, it just boils down to understanding and cooperation. The message is crystal clear. Peace is something everyone works on, together.
And this isn't just talk, you guys. It's literally built into the city. You've got mosques and churches standing right across the street from each other. You'll see Christians helping to organize logistics for major Islamic holidays and Muslims helping get things ready for Christmas. And this is the best part. Non-Muslims are regularly invited to and actually go to traditional Muslim religious gatherings, sometimes even ones where Surah Yasin is recited, which kind of brings this whole thing full circle, doesn't it?
And that brings us to our final thought. We started this journey looking for the heart of the Qur'an in one single chapter. But maybe, just maybe, as we see in a place like Salatiga, the true heart of a faith isn't found in a text at all, but in the actions of its community. Is the heart of a faith something you read, or is it something you live?